Why don't you let me take a peek in that little pouch of yours? Don't. Phrasing. Alright. Hey y'all, it's Alirien, and welcome to the Wednesday stream. Totally did not almost forget to stream today. Hi! Hello! How are you? My brain is mush. Has been mush the last few days, but doing alright. Dax the Barbarian, hello. Always good to have my mod. Green Seam! Thank you for being subscribed for 3 months. We appreciate your contribution to the Coven. And HMK118, welcome back! How was your trip? So glad to have you here. Enjoy your workout. We will see you when you return. Make sure to use that lurk command. And at some point I'm gonna add an unlurk command so you can let me know officially when you've come back to stream in future friendos. The non-Coven members, the non-subscribed friendos are in an ad right now, apparently. But we are continuing Breath of the Wild. I actually need to changing the title because we got the furnace at the Akala Tech Lab lit. So now I am just running around doing various side quests and getting the shrines so that I can get strong enough to pull the Master Sword, because we found the Korok Forest last time. My stream connection might be iffy. I turned off the live wallpaper. I've unplugged the external hard drives. I've got everything going that needs to be going. But the good news is I am ordering the new computer parts, so we will see how long that takes for everything to get here, and we should presumably have a new PC by the end of the month. I'm both excited and terrified. I'm nervous about the putting it together process, but I'm sure it'll be fine, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, new PC. So y'all's frame rate issues on your end should be resolved when the new computer is built. And hopefully that also means significant uptick in new adventurers and new Coven members and higher watch counts and so on. So we are continuing Breath of the Wild. I'm trying to decide how much I actually want to complete in the game before finishing the story. Obviously I need to go do all the Divine Beasts and get all the memories. I guess I'll do all of the mainline quests if I can find them all. I'm sure it'll make it obvious what they all are. So I'll at least do all the main story quests as it gives them to me, until the last one is just to go defeat the Ganon. How many side quests will we do along the way? We'll see, but once we finish the main story, Breath of the Wild will become one of those, it'll go into the folder with Lego Star Wars, where basically we can jump back into it and keep playing it for the sake of 100%ing it, when we take a break from story modes, but we'll switch to another story mode when the main story's done, basically, for any newbies who don't know how things work. Let us switch to our full cam. There we go. We are gonna read our tarot for the evening. We are reading from the Druid Animal Oracle deck from Philip and Stephanie Cargom and Will Worthington, having done the illustrations. It's a beautiful deck of cards. It's one of those where the cards are a little too big for my hands, but I make do. It's all based on Celtic, Druidic folklore. Hi, Chica. Are you leaving us already? Anyway, so let's do our Oracle card, which does actually do reversals. So this is why I struggle with this one. And this is one of the ones where I tend to hunch my shoulders, and I need to not do that. So it's bad for my posture. That was better. Yeah, I have to shuffle these vertically with a bridge shuffle because it takes reversals, and these are, like, the height of these cards is exactly as far as my fingers, my poor tiny hands can stretch. Let's see what animals shall be our guide today. Also, bear with me on the no makeup night. We have the Wren. Oh, a couple other cards jumped here. Okay, you know what? I'll read all three. Why not? If that many cards want out, then clearly, we need all three. So we have pulled the Wren, the Horse, and the Owl. The Wren, this is the tricky part, is they did not put these animals in an order that makes sense to normal brains. It's not like alphabetical order or anything. They are Hang on, it describes somewhere in here what order they're listed. Somewhere in here it describes the reason for the order coming from the lore, and I don't remember where exactly it is. Here it is. The animals are presented in a sequence starting with the blackbird, who stands at the gateway, the place of beginnings, calling us to adventure and change. Journeying to the 4 other oldest animals of stag, owl, eagle, and salmon, we come to know animals that lead us deeper into the other world through a cycle of personal change that leads to turning to the outer world again, the empowerment of the 4 dragons, and the concluding card of the seal, the card of love and necessity for choice in a world that is both joyous and challenging. The order of the cards and of the animals represents the journey into the other world and back again into our world as a full cycle of exploring spirituality. So the blackbird is first, and each of the animals as you progress is either further away from the familiar or closer to familiar again, but wiser than the early cards. So the horse actually comes before the wren, and I think the owl might be before that somewhere. Find where the owl is so I can mark it with my finger. There's the owl is one of the early ones, and then the horse and wren are further back. Okay, so the wren, they're all upright as well. The wren represents humility, cunning, and God. The wren allows us to glimpse the beauty of God, or let me rephrase this. The wren allows us to glimpse the beauty of the divine in all things, whatever divine that is that you believe in. If it's the universe that you think is controlling everything, if it's a specific god or a specific pantheon of deities, a particular goddess, whatever you hold as the higher power, the wren is a connection to that divine. He tells us that small is beautiful and that self-realization lies not in grandiosity or apparent power, but in humility, gentility, and subtlety, or I guess gentleness. Gentility is a different word. Cunning, if tempered with humor and good intent, is a way of achieving great things with an economy and effort and a rational and honest use of the achievements of others. So basically, you can be cunning and you can be witty and take advantage of situations for your betterment, but there is a way to do so that isn't purely taking advantage of others and riding their coattails and being a detriment to those other people. Cunning with humility, gentleness, subtlety, good humor, and good intent. So that's the wren. The horse is the goddess, the land, and travel. The spirit of the horse calls us to journey and to travel. This may manifest itself as a desire to travel physically, or we may be drawn to voyaging within the inner realms. So it's either a literal exploration of the world around you that you are called to do, or it is a more esoteric and internal exploration that you're supposed to do, where you're supposed to sit down and kind of go through some self-introspection and reflection and try to really explore all of your talents and all of your skills and all of your interests. The horse thus brings us energy and speed and connects us to the power of both the land and the sun. The horse goddess of Epona is patroness of the complete life cycle of birth, death, the afterlife, and rebirth. It's actually fitting. Link's horse in the Legend of Zelda games has always been named Epona, and that is based on the Celtic, particularly Gallic, goddess named Epona, who is a goddess of horses. And she's actually one of the very few Celtic deities that the Romans fully adopted into their pantheon without changing or adapting or renaming in any way to fit with their Latin mythology. They just said, you know what? We don't have a deity of horses, so we're gonna just use yours. Rather than, oh, well, we have that deity too, but we call her this, and she's actually got all of these other things that you didn't realize. Like, Epona is one of the few mythological entities and spiritual entities from another culture that the Romans were just like, you know what? We don't have this, so we're just gonna call her the name you already gave her, and we're gonna start worshiping her too. So, and it made sense because horses were very important in Roman culture. By working with the spirit of the horse, we will grow to feel comfortable with every aspect of the life cycle, knowing that the goddess will protect and guide us through each of those stages. And finally, the owl. Detachment, wisdom, and change. The owl teaches us the wisdom of turning a disadvantage into an advantage. Basically, find a new perspective and see how the situation is better than you initially thought. For most birds, the coming of darkness renders it impossible for them to feed, but the owl's exceptional hearing enables it to pick out and swoop on unsuspecting prey during the night. Twilight has been described as owl light, and going for a quiet walk in the woods at this shimmering time of twilight is an excellent way to develop a sensibility to the other world and the inner soul of nature. You may feel drawn to a study of esoteric lore or clairvoyancy. Working with the owl as your ally will help you to do this. So all three of these seem to go together in that there's a draw and an intention for spiritual growth and exploration here. The wren is a glimpsing of the divine and a reminder to be cunning but stay humble and keep your intentions good. The horse is that draw for travel and exploration and experiencing something new, and is also representative of the goddess, who represents the full cycle of life into death and then back into life again, because of course after things die they go into the ground and they serve to re-nourish the earth so that new things may grow and be born. The owl also is a detached sort of understanding of nature and how things that would be disadvantageous to other people you might be able to turn around into an advantage or a strength for yourself, and how things that other people would shy away from could potentially be a boon to you instead of a bane, if that makes sense. The owl hunts best at night when all other birds have to just go into their nest and sleep through the night because they can't perceive enough to hunt. The owl is specifically evolved to be able to hunt at night. So the things that other people would see as flaws might be your strengths and vice versa. And those strengths will help you with this exploration. So yeah, I think this is more of a self-exploration that is hinted at, because all three very much talk about exploring the concept of the divine and the other world, and coming to terms in a comfortable position with strengths and flaws, and an understanding of the cycle of life and death and the balance of nature, which in turn can remind us to keep our own lives as balanced as possible. You can't be all work and no play. Jack became a dull boy doing that. So as much pressure as you might feel from others or even yourself to get things done, to achieve your goals, whatever it might be, let yourself take breaks. Let yourself take care of yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup, and your achievements will be sullied and diminished if you are not in your best physical and mental and emotional state when you reach them. That's all. So let us... My mouse is doing weird things. Switch to tears and unmute that, and I need to actually start the game here. Ah! Wrong button. There we go. Whoopsie! And as a reminder, friends, we are still raising money for the Breck Foundation for the month of June. And the Breck Foundation and the Breck organization here in the Greater Baton Rouge area funds all sort of initiatives and programs. All of our local parks, most of our local parks are sponsored by Breck. The Breck Foundation also runs our local zoo, which has been renovating and upgrading and improving a lot in the last couple of years. And they've been doing a fantastic job. I'm so excited to see the final product. Korok Forest is just so pretty. Okay, we do not have enough hearts for... Right, that's the goddess statue. We do not have enough hearts for the Master Sword. Brain is mush, I'm telling you. So we cannot pull that now. But I'm gonna go down to that shrine there, marked with the yellow. And we're gonna collect shrine blessings and do side missions. We do have a bramble hanging out on our bed back there, so we might have a bramble time at some point. Let me actually look up. I think the Master Sword needs 10 hearts. Yeah, I'm looking it up now. Close! It is 13 full heart containers that is required to pull the Master Sword. You were close. You were very close. And we are sitting at 7. So we need 6 more. It must be down in that, like, nook over there. That's like 24 more Shrine Magoos. Yeah. Especially because I'm also trying to level the stamina somewhat equally. Dax the Barbarian, thank you for putting more points into our community challenge. And that reminds me, friendos, we are doing another community challenge for another crafting stream. So, if you have channel points, I believe you can put in a maximum of 2,000 each day. But if you would like another crafting stream, we have... I don't know how many days left. Hey, CML Monstar, welcome in. I really need to get my emote situation figured out. We'll get that soon. We have 27 days left to raise 8,750 points for that crafting stream. But you can also spend your points on various things as listed under that key button down there, under the chat box. Should have a torch. Yeah. Woo. Oh, hello. He didn't even get a single hit off. Get fucked. Oh, that was beautiful. All right. I don't want to get rid of the... That was English. I don't want to get rid of the leaf. Oh, the torch. So I guess we're getting rid of the Korok spear. I would like to keep at least one spear. So we're gonna get rid of the Boko Club. There we go. And we wait. Oh, I forgot this bow is shooting 3 shots. I should also equip my stronger bow. Yeah, very soon y'all will be able to watch this and actually see play by play everything that's happening instead of stuttering every few seconds. There we go. I'll let this one play since it's the first one. Into the ether he goes. Okay, that's a tower. Oh, it's the... yeah. Walked right past the stairs in question. I really like the music at the tech labs. It's fun. Go up the ladder. Thank you. Oh god. Oh boy. Why are there so many of them? Okay. I am terrified right now. I don't think I am actually prepared for this one. So I'm just gonna, we're gonna remove that pin. I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna go to the stable and see what stuff is there that I can do. I'll see if I can get anything good at the lab while I'm here, actually. Gonna write down what's necessary here, just so I don't have to keep backtracking to check. I need 20 gears for each one. Yes, I do. So 60 ancient gears. Yeah. 9 ancient cores. And then 5 springs, 5 screws, 5 shafts. Oh, the ancient bow, too. That would be useful. I'll worry about that after I get this stuff. What do I have in the way? I have 25. Oh, that's right. I have a great fairy fountain I need to fucking... up here. Yeah. And then I think that's the one I left because I didn't have... Why did I leave that one? Oh, that was a fight. That was a fight. I remember that now. I need to go southeast-ish. There's another shrine over there I need to unlock. Aha! There she is. Oh, it's just flowers. Okay. I'm hoping I can spot a blue bee. Because one of the Koroks wants a picture of it. I'm not seeing one, though. These two are floating a little too high. $500. Okay. We're good. Oh boy! Kaysa. So you're the one who brought me back from the brink. Oh my. I see now that my first impression of you was correct. You most definitely are pleasant to look at. How would you like to live here with me, I'm kidding, of course, but you certainly are cute when you're blushing. I really can't thank you enough, boy, but that won't stop me from trying. If you have the materials needed to enhance a piece of clothing, I will enhance your clothes. So why don't you let me take a peek in that little pouch of yours? Dull phrasing. With the power available to me, I can enhance your clothing a fair amount. Heck yeah! You want to enhance the champion's tunic, correct? Abso-fucking-lutely. Close your eyes. There you go. You should be able to feel the care I put into this. Oh, I just remembered. There are some items in the world that when twice enhanced and worn as a set can give you a nice bonus. Only some, though. No promises. Oh my. Do you have any other clothes I can enhance right now? It doesn't seem so, as much as I would like to. If you gather more materials or return my sisters to their former glory, come back to see me. Take care! Yay! Alright, so that's 2 of them. So we're gonna go back up to the... well... yeah, we're gonna go back up to the top of the tower, and we're gonna glide over to that shrine that I activated but never finished to get rid of that. It's one of the tiny guardians. We're gonna go get that other orange one. I'll mark it on the map before I glide away. Because that'll be 2 more blessings. We'll go find the goddess statue. It's so sparkly. Okay. Oh, see, there's one there. That's not the one I was looking at earlier, though. Is it? No. I see one way over there. Maybe that was it. I guess that one was the one I was... yeah, because there's a stable over there, too. Alright. Give me 1 sec, guys. I need to go use the restroom. I will be back momentarily. Guess who totally forgot to pause the game before she walked away? Oh, yeah, it's that one. Okay. Ooh, that actually startled me a little bit. But we're fine, it's good, it's all cool. Yeah, that's probably the best I can do with the armor. That's my strongest sword. That's currently my strongest bow. That's my strongest shield. I will take... what do y'all think would be smarter The tough elixir or the mighty elixir as I get into this and start this fight? The tough elixir is armor, the mighty elixir is attack power. I'm gonna just pause for a second. They're both for 5 minutes. I'm leaning the mighty elixir, but I have a Tika belly. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the mighty elixir. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is why I grabbed the fairies. That was a waste. Okay. Ah! Alright. Did better. I did better that time. I'm gonna take it as soon as it lets me access the menu. Cool. Oh, okay. Oh, motherfucker. I have one more fairy. Oh, come on. Well, I still have one more fairy, so.
I see marvels, I see time.